Good morning, Card Media. It's RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. I have a couple cards here that should form a set, but we'll get to that in a second. From 2015 Topps Series 2 insert. This is the birth year coin, the penny version of Mr. Mike Schmidt. It's hard to see this one because the penny's so dirty, but it's a 1949 issued penny. The postage stamp is a 1949 commemorative postage stamp. Meaning that's what they call the regular issues that commemorated something. So this is Minnesota Territorial Centennial from 1849. Minnesota, I suppose, officially became a territory of the United States. And this was 100 years later. So this is a penny celebrating 1949 and a stamp of 1949, which is Mike Schmidt's birth date, limited to 50. Now, it came in 4 variations. There was also a dime variation, and it's interesting because being 1949, that's an actual silver dime, and being 1949, the quarter version is also an actual silver quarter. The nickel version, I actually went on the bay and purchased all 4. One guy was selling them all. I picked up all 4, but he sent me a second quarter version. Now, I was kind of thrilled because I was going to send one back and keep the other and say, hey, you gave me a second quarter. Well, the second one, this one's numbered to 20, is 21 out of 50. The second one was number 20, Mike Schmidt's uniform number. So I was going to send it back number 20. I contacted him, let him know the issue was, and he said, no problem, send it back. I know the guy I sent the nickel to. I'll get that back from him and we'll fix it. And then he texted me back later. Oh, by the way, the other guy, the reason he wanted it is because he wanted the year 20. He wanted the serial number 20 card. And I was like, dang. I mean, it really didn't matter to me one way or the other. It just would have been a little bit cooler, but it didn't matter to me at all. So I sent it back, and I will get the nickel one in a little bit and show that off to you. So anyway, today's random baseball item of the day, card from last year's update set. This was the Rogers Hornsby Diamond Die Cut, card number 72. They released 25 in Series 1, 25 in Series 2, and 25 in the update set. This was my last one I needed to complete a full 75 card set of the Diamond Greats. I'm not going to go through them all right now, but as a set collector, I thought this was a really, really cool subset, the Diamond Greats die cut. So I slowly and methodically traded. I didn't buy, I traded for all of those. A couple of them I got myself in packs, but for the most part I traded. So there you have it. The last one I needed for that set. Today's trivia question. Some cool cards here. These are 2020 Topps Baseball Card Day. You got your Aaron Judge and your Bryce Harper, two of the greatest baseball players in both leagues. Obviously, both are MVPs, top caliber stars of the game. That is your prize for the answer to this question. The answer to this trivia question. On this day in baseball history, May the 31st, 1961, this player now holds the distinction of being the only person to ever be asked to pinch hit for both Ted Williams and Carl Yastrzemski. He earned that distinction on May the 31st, 1961. Name that player. Send me an email with the correct answer. I will include I'll include my email in the description below. You will have today and tomorrow to answer, and we will pick a winner on Sunday. So good luck to everybody on that. So today, what I want to show off is I went out and I bought a box of something. Probably shouldn't have spent too much money, but it seemed to me, I'm a big fan of the Topps Archives product. So I figured I'd buy a box to open. And I went to a card store. They had an old box of 2015 Topps Archives. 2015 Topps Archives. Random autographs, random parallels, a lot of cool stuff, Hall of Famers. What I'm going to do is make this a 2-day project. I'm going to open up half of the cards, the top half today, and I will open up the other portion on the Friday video. So come back for that on Friday, all right? I'm going to not talk too much about it. I didn't do any research. I'm not sure who the big rookies are from 2015. So we will find out together if we get any cool rookie or any awesome autograph. I've got no idea what to expect in this product, but I'm a big fan of Archives, so let's see what we get. All right, so back then, the Archives logo was still being used. Actually, what does this say? This says 2001. I don't think this was a 2001 product, was it? Maybe it was. 50 years of Topps. It might be a Series 1 Topps Archives. It is Series 1, by the way, of 2000, from 2001. Wow, I thought it was something else. All right, so Don Sutton, George Hendrick, nice Willie Mays. Home run leaders. This looks like it's all, it looks like all reprint cards. I thought it was something, I thought this was something completely different. Wow. All right, Enos Slaughter, a lot of Hall of Famers. That's good. Orange Spawn, Bert Campaneris, and the Ted Williams. That's a pretty cool card. Well, I learned something new every day. I honestly thought this was a different product. So apparently this is 2001 Topps Archives. There's a card in here that doesn't belong. I can feel it. Take a look. There's a card in here that's sticking out deeper than the others. So we got something going on in here. Let's see what we get. I hope it's not like a redemption card. Oh, send this in now and you can get your autographed card or something like that in 6 weeks or something. All right, there it is. It is, it's just a, what is it? It's on the back here. I don't know. It's Dwight Evans. It's just a different style card. It's a little bigger for some reason. The Dewey Evans is a different style. I'll have to look that up. I'm not sure why. You got the little advertisement there. So Hal Newhouser, Hall of Famer. A lot of Hall of Famers in this. I like that. Joe Adcock, Carl Erskine, Oysk, Perry. And that's what's cool to this for me is they have the career stats. So I'll be able to use some of these cards in my Hall of Fame set because I like to have my Hall of Fame set stacked with those players who are in the Hall of Fame but have their career stats in the back. This one doesn't have. This one's like period from Ozzy's playing career. So, oh well, you learn something new every day. Again, I really thought this was a completely different product. And the fact that this is Series 2 kind of annoys me because now I might have to buy a Series 1 to open someday in the future. I don't know. Sorry, I'm cleaning up as I'm doing this. Wait, Ronnie Santo on the White Sox. I don't know if this is his career stats or not, but that would be cool. I already have one. Another one of these that has his career stats. Nice Joe Morgan. Hal Newhouser. I had one of these a second ago on the Indians. Now it's his Tigers 53 Topps reprint. Bobby Grich, kind of cool there. Ken Holtzman. A lot of people say Grich is going to make the Hall of Fame someday. I remember him back in the 80s when he was with the Angels. But I guess he started with the Orioles. So that's interesting to note. I really wasn't expecting this to be something different. Here's another one of those weird white cards. A couple of those. Gary Matthews, the Sarge, they called them. Nice Tim McCarver from the 1980 design. This one has his, almost his career stats because he did play a couple games in 1980. They did that so he could have a career that stretched into the 80s. Nice Roger Maris, the 68 style. I don't know if he actually played in 68 or if that's technically his final year card. Checklist. Here's another white parallel. Got the Kirby Puckett in the modern style. Bill Skowron. Nice Bob Gibson reprint. Kind of cool. Of his rookie card. Frank Robinson rookie card, and Yogi Berra. That's an awful looking Berra card. I don't know if that's actually his real Topps 52. I don't know if he had a 52 Topps or if that's like a reimagined one because he didn't have one, you know. Let's keep going. See what we get. Keep at it. Hoping for something good. I get another Bobby Grich. This is weird. They're using a lot of players multiple times. Kind of a nice little home run leaders card there. A lot of players are doubled up on this one. A lot of players have two cards in this, one from one era, another from another era. Not sure if I like that or not. This is a Johnny Callison rookie card. It's one of the ones I need for my Phillies, all-time Phillies great set. Johnny Callison was a member of the Phillies for a while. Certainly during their great run and collapse of '64, he was on that team. Louis Aparicio, the final Louis card. I have this card already in my Hall of Fame binder because this was actually a card issued. He had retired the year before. They still issued the card before he announced it, I suppose. Ron Cey, the Penguin on the A's. Love that one. Al Kaline. They got no Mantle on this one. I don't know why. I wonder if they lost their rights to Mantle. Really young-looking Tim McCarver. That's kind of cool. What if they lost their rights to Mickey Mantle to Upper Deck that year? Because I know there was a couple of years where Upper Deck had stole Mickey Mantle away from Topps. I wonder if that had happened by this time in 2000. Otherwise, you would have thought there'd be a lot of Topps cards featuring Mickey Mantle. They do have Yogi, but they don't have Mickey. The Catch, classic card of The Catch. Don Sutton with the Sal Magley ears. Gary Matthews again. A lot of variations, and I don't know why. Got another white card coming up. I can feel it in here. Doesn't look like there's anything special going on here. Just a lot of cards. I didn't see a single autograph or anything. Nothing really fantastic at all. These advertisements again. Andre Dawson and the Marlins. Loving that. Loving the Dawson on the Marlins card. Joe Rudy, Jim Cott rookie. And again, these are all reprints, and none of them are genuine cards, but I'm enjoying the rip. I love getting cards of Hall of Famers, whether or not they are reprints or not. These cards are still of Hall of Fame players, so they still have. I hate getting the same card here. This almost looks like the same pack. Ooh, here we go. Bingo. Bingo. All right, I got a Johnny Sain autograph card. Check that out. There you go. That's why we do this. That's why we open up these random boxes. Johnny Sain from Spawn and Sain and Play for Rain back in the 48 Braves. That is a nice hit. There you go. That is our hit of the day, a Johnny Sain auto. Very nice. And more cards that we had before from other packs. So sad that we got a lot of, that was like a repeat pack, two back-to-back. So that's a little sad. But we did get the auto, so we got a hit in our first half box. Maybe we'll get another hit in our second half box. I guess you never know. Hank Sawyer, Bill Freehand, Monty Irvin. Nice Monty Irvin card. Johnny Antonelli. Gibson at the World Series. Yeah, Reggie Jackson reprint. Here's the Donnie Baseball reprint and Ron Cey. So there you have it. I was surprised. I mistook this box for something it was not. It is a Topps Archives box from 2001, actually, not from 2015. For whatever reason, I really thought it was from 2015, but it's from 2001. And we got a hit. We got a Johnny Sain autograph. Very cool. Very pretty. I'll open up the second box, or the second half of the box on Friday. We'll see what we end up with, but this is going to go in my collection of star cards. I love seeing that. Very cool. So, hope you appreciated that. Please consider like, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. Thanks for watching. Take care.